Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Christo. Let's play the Kingdom of England in Europa Universalis 5. We are a member of the Catholic Church. We have a royal marriage with France. That's interesting. I didn't realize we started with a royal marriage with France. Does that mean that if we declare war on them, it causes problems? Anyway, the whole 100 Years' War thing and stuff. We've got Aquitaine, the Pale, Durham, Wales, Chester, and Lancaster as subjects. Oh, so these guys not subjects at the start. I didn't realize. Cool. And we're guaranteeing one side of this Scottish Civil War. Cool. And we are Edward III Plantagenet. Should be good. 4.7 million people, tax base of 84, and a dream to rule France and colonize a new world. Let's dive straight into it. We have unintegrated provinces right at the start, huh? Where? Up here in Scotland. I assume this was a territorial concession in exchange for support in the Civil War, maybe? I don't know. Don't know my Scottish English history is... I mean, it's not bad, but not nearly as good as it could be. Okay, so we're going to do edited series. So I'm going to unpause recordings to show you highlights, because my throat is not so great, so I can't talk continuously. But I still want to play EU5, obviously. So I'll tune back in probably when the 100 Years' War breaks out. Yes, this lot aren't all independent. They're just subjects of Wales. Understood, understood. Looks like there is a couple here. Oh, no, Lancashire owns some land in Wales. Okay, cool. Yeah, so Wales has dominion over these. Does the Pale? Yeah, Pale has dominion over a bunch of these places as well. Cool, cool, cool. So here is the progress towards it. We have someone, Sir Robert d'Artois, I guess, who is a trusted advisor of ours. And the French king is saying, give him back or we'll confiscate Aquitaine. The hell you will. Make preparations to invade France. We get 25 army tradition. We get 10 months of army movement speed and shipbuilding speed. We get to conquer the throne of France. CB for 4 years. Should we conquer parts of Artois, we may grant Sir Robert... Oh, excuse me. We may grant Sir Robert those territories and make him a vassal. Gain cause on his claims in Artois. And they may move to confiscate the Duchy of Aquitaine. Come at me, bro. I have not yet managed to secure any alliances. Ooh, although... Oh, if I had a diplomat right now, I could get a defensive alliance. Yeah, I think this is worth max Diplo spending on for a second. And yes, stop building the spy network. If I can get an alliance with Castile before France declares on me, because France, you know, moving to conquer Aquitaine, surely they're going to... I mean, it's going to require a war, right? Now, I could declare directly on France, and if we want the personal union, maybe that's what we should do. We only have 4 years of this CB, so I guess I do need to be the one to declare the war. Ho-hum. And we're not going to get an alliance with Castile or Aragon in that time. It's not impossible that we could get an alliance with Aragon, but it wouldn't be that fast. Let's get the defensive pact with France, with Castile, work on the alliance with Aragon, and if we don't get the alliance with Aragon before they declare on us, we just fight it as a defensive war, and if we get the alliance with Aragon, then we go on the offensive. But I don't think I'm going to be able to get the alliance with Aragon. I could be wrong, but they haven't garnered any allies, have they? No, they're guaranteeing Scotland, the old alliance. But yeah, I think that's the diplomatic plan. I would like backup, basically. I think we could win, especially because we're making quite a bit of money. Less now. I'm maxing out my Diplo spending, but more when our minting wasn't inefficient. We too suffer, like we did in the Castile game, the blight of the shortage of iron. Let me find a known gold mine so I can click on it. Where is their gold? I mean, yeah, nowhere we have access to, unfortunately. And here is the official move. We are no longer disregard the fact that their claims that their Salic law makes them king are wrong. Everyone knows claims can go via women, so we should be allowed to be king instead. Does that just give me a second CB? It also fires the situation. Here it is. Procure core claim. We'll gain a CB to reconquer the selected core location we don't currently own. Interesting. We can influence French subjects. Select a French subject may be convinced not to join a defensive war for the next 5 years in exchange for 300 quid. Cool. Papal delegates. Papal states will be asked to enforce a white peace. Okay. We can request a war entry. Selected country will be asked to side with us. How do I select a country for it? I guess I go like, hey, Aragon, do you want to... I request that you join my war. Is that how that works? Doesn't seem like it. Don't know exactly how that works. I'll look into it. But yeah, oh, we can also sign a truce. Select country, we asked to sign a truce. When you say selected country, and then end requirements, one of us doesn't exist, or we have no land in them, or we've enforced a union, or we have 130 provinces in France, or we're a subject, or they're a subject. Cool. Right now, it thinks we've got a big strength advantage. Maybe I shouldn't even mess around with the alliances. Maybe we should just go for it. I think what I'll probably do is wait for the alliances, and then if that all doesn't go very well, maybe I'll just come back to this point, you know, start again and go on the offensive right away. Because if we PU them straight away, it'd be kind of crazy, right? I really feel like we're not going to be able to keep them as a subject, though. I mean, they outnumber us. They outnumber us quite dramatically. Got to zoom out. How do you do this again? How do I see? I want to see my country stats. Like my population. I guess I could just do that here. Surely. Well, we can see that there's 4 million English people, which is, yeah, good deal less. Good deal less. I think I'm going to keep working on the diplomatic sides. I'm guessing this is for an ongoing war. That would make sense. That would make sense. So maybe we once we have the defensive league with Castile, which they would accept. Oh, yes, but I think they would accept this. No, you need at least one more positive than negative reason. So points 4.9 is not enough. Maybe we could get that and then declare and then call them in using this interaction. But okay, alliance with Aragon secured. Unfortunately, we lost a little bit of time wasting some diplomats because we kind of double did the defensive pact with Castile. We've got the defensive pact with Castile now. Building up some silver mines in Cornwall, banning the export of gold and silver, working on getting autocracy done, which gives us a little bit of crown power, even if it does push us more towards autocracy. That's fine, because we were already going wildly towards autocracy. So now I think it's time for war with France. The game thinks they've got a bit stronger, but I don't really trust the game's levy calculations, because like this is wrong. There's no shot they got 3,700 troops. It's going to be more than that. It's going to be substantially more than that. But the French crown belongs rightly to us. Oh yes, I didn't see these cores we got. Those, I assume those are these hatched bits. I still don't know how you see the cores on a province. Must be somewhere, right? So, yeah, I don't know where the cores are. I've asked. Hopefully someone will, you know, another different creator will let me know. Oh yeah, and we're annexing Chester, by the way. I don't really see any particularly good reason not to. It will obviously have low control, and we can see our control situation is not good. One thing I will try and do to help with our control is work on building ports in like Portsmouth and Boston. Boston's traditionally a harbour, isn't it? Not a good one naturally, though. Maybe we'll try and build one up in Newcastle so that we can try and get some more proximity, because as you can see, it's going to places like this via the ports. Maybe I'll build one up here, even though there isn't a great suitable. No natural harbour in Grimsby? Come now. It's a pretty good harbour. Okay, so should be good. Let's go to war with France. So we're going to spend on our army and naval maintenance. We declare the war and then we raise the levies. And we'll just see how it goes. I think it will partly depend on how loyal their subjects are, which is very loyal. If all their subjects help them, this feels a little unwinnable. Can we call in Aragon? I didn't actually check. They do not want to join. That's unfortunate. Border distance 45. What the hell are you talking about? You literally border them. I guess it means to me. I can promise them some land. Yeah, I'll happily promise you land. Whether I give you any or not is a different matter, but I'll happily promise you land. We want to win the throne of France. Minus 25% conquer costs. War goal is to win more battles. Aragon, don't let me down. And we can't declare because I don't have a diplomat. You need diplomats to declare war. Didn't know that. Okay. Oh, okay. The game does not like me biding my time. Yeah, I'm going to try and game this. Yeah, they didn't fix it. This is something they had to fix in in vanilla. But yeah, I'm not going to click this button to declare war. I'm going to declare this war button to declare war because I'm worried that this button is not going to call Aragon in. Boom. We aim to win the 100 Years' War. And now this button does nothing. Good. That's funny. In EU4, they eventually, after many years, made it such that you were not allowed to declare war while you had pending event decisions, which was a good feature. Okay, so what are those? What are these things? Ah, it's our war allies count. Cool. Okay, so can I now request war entry? Requirements not met. Do I have to click on them while in this? Like, them. Request war entry. I don't know. It's frustrating, but hopefully this will be able to get them. We'll be able to get them in on our side. Can I just call to war? Like, is there just like a kind of, hey, come help out? Doesn't seem like it. Fair enough. Oh yeah, in Aragon, I'm gonna need food access. I haven't got any diplomats. Right. Well, let's just see how it goes. Right. We aim to not lose too many battles, so I guess we should probably go down to Aquitaine. Forget this lit. They're going to take these provinces, but we should go down to Aquitaine because Aquitaine's going to raise up some levies and I don't want them losing fights, I guess. So, raise all levies. 81,000 apparently. Goodness gracious me. That's quite a few. I wonder if we can afford that. It's going to remove 81,000 population from their jobs, which will of course have an impact. Ah, there are some being raised here. So let's send the fleet straight over, ready to pick them up, so that we don't get yoinked that way. We're in a war. Requirements not met is... Oh, it's burning me up. That is frustrating. I could go and read the code, I guess, but that seems tedious. Is there a quick save? Can I like shift F5? I should be saving in case it, you know, crashes. I should also look into mercenaries, and I feel like mercenaries early would be a good idea, but the thing is, do we need them? Let's see, when the French levies have been raised, let's see how many troops they have. I built a bunch more galleys, so we should be in pretty good shape. Let's balance the flanks on this navy. Also, the navy should gather some food, so that if we ever have a coastal army that needs a little bit of a boost, we'll be able to give them some food. If we were to press our claim here, by the way, how would that go? Under here, presumably? Release all English slaves. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, there's war reps. How much are war reps these days? 10% of their income in ducats. Ah, I wish it was 10% of their tax base, but oh well. We can revoke the Normandy court in Jersey. We can liberate countries, dismantle treaties. Here we go. France. Is there no France becomes a subject? There it is. No. Claim the throne of France. We can't do it because it'll cost 112 peace deal costs. Okay. But do we keep this claim after the war? Maybe I can click it even though it's over 100% peace cost. It's possible. Give 50 antagonism. Ooh, take over market strength. The market in Paris relocates to Abbeville. But wouldn't it just immediately go back again? Because markets are dynamic? Interesting. But yeah, we could make them release a whole load of their subjects. Brittany would cost a ton. I don't think this would be that impactful. Like 100% war score on releasing subjects. But we could obviously take those provinces that we have cores on, which I guess I find by sorting by antagonism. No, that's just going to show me. Interesting. Well, anyway, let's win the war before we worry about that too much. Hopefully, just the process of burning down France in the process of winning the war might lower it such that their war score cost is less than 100 for taking them over. But if not, we'll just have to take some land. Do we have any... Does Aquitaine have cores? I think so. Maybe? Are these cores that Aquitaine has? I kind of don't know how to tell, which is frustrating. But I guess we'll find out. I don't know how many troops Aragon is going to be able to raise. It thinks 1,500, but I'm sure that's wrong. We'll see. Oh, hell yeah. Three guys from the Channel Islands are ready to fight. Take back Normandy. They know that this is the true Duchy of Normandy. Let's go. You know, this is still technically, I mean, according to them, the Duchy of Normandy. The post boxes in the UK say, oh, what are the initials? Anyway, initials meaning King of England or maybe King of Britain. Anyway, King, right? Whereas the ones in the Channel Islands say Duke, because the King Charles, or who is to me King Charles, is to them Duke Charles. It's kind of cool. Okay, so the first wave of levies raised, 20,000 to 100,000. It doesn't seem good for France. Here's how you do it. The integration map mode shows you your cores. Nice. Aquitaine's cores seem kind of chaotic, but I guess what we'll do in this war is try and take our Aquitanian cores and give Aquitaine, sorry, our Artoirian cores and give Aquitaine a bunch of their cores, thereby weakening France enough that we can take them as a PU in the next war. But we're not going to have the PUCB in the next war? Or maybe we will because of this. No, this just gives us claims. Surely being in the 100 Years' War gives us a PU. You'd think, right? I think so anyway. Okay, that's really good. I'm very glad to know. Integration. Let's start that one. That one's going to be handy. I don't know why it's not on the diplomat mode. I mean, it is, but without the tooltip, it's weird. It would be helpful to have it on both for sure. Oh, let's try something. The French are raising a levy right here. I wonder if I'm going to be able to jump on that. This can transport 1,450 transport capacity. So we can send like 11,000 men to go and try and grab them before they get a chance to move. Let's give it a go. So we'll create an army of... Send all the regular regiments. And then we're looking to create an army of... I guess I'll do it the other way around. We're looking to create an army that has 1,200 weight. There we go. So how do I deselect this? And select it. I guess I can click here. No, that doesn't work. Okay, I guess I'll... didn't work at all. Here we go. Okay, this army can only send... Okay, no, I way overestimated how many we could send. We'll put this dude in. He's pretty good. We could go ourselves. It would seem glorious, wouldn't it? Let's go ourselves. Hop on the boats. Go to Abbeville. And I wonder, we might be able to make it. Oh, yes, I think we are. Haha, surprise, Frenchies. Said with endearing. Frenchies brackets, endearing. Glorious. I think we are going to get them. Nice. The first battle of the 100 Years' War. It's interesting that you lose morale. Ooh, what's this? Oh, that's... Oh, it lowers all relations with subjects by 50. I did not know that was going to happen. But hey, we got Macclesfield. That's what matters. First battle of the 100 Years' War. Here we go. They have no one on this side. So can I see, like, we are... Do we have a flanking bonus? We don't seem to have a flanking bonus. We are engaged, right? We can see we've got some knights in reserve. Some levies on the front line. But are you... How much damage are you doing? 1. It doesn't look like there's a flanking bonus. Do you have a flanked debuff? Doesn't seem like it. I guess it's just that you get to attack with way more frontage against the same number of people. That means they still do it. And you can attack all the way from right flank to right flank, can't you? Yeah, good. All right, glorious victory. Starting the war off on the right foot. And we got the Master at Arms 10% inventory power trait. That's why you lead from the front, even when you have an underaged heir. All right, let's go fight over here. Got 700 raising here, 1,000 raising here. I think maybe we do just a fight from here because it's where I can get reinforcements to most easily. And Aquitaine, they are raising some levies. 1,000, 3,000. But honestly, with these numbers... Ooh, no. Okay, never mind. They raised up way more levies than they had a second ago. Okay. I would love it if we could use this interaction and request that Castile come to our aid. But requirements not met, huh? Maybe I will go and look at the code to know what the requirements are. I think we fight round here just until we finish taking out some of these initial levy raises, and then we go and try and fight in focusing our efforts starting round Aquitaine. Do we have the war goal already, by the way? You have to win... Defender controls win the 100 Years' War. Yes, this was bugged in the previous patch as well. I was told it was fixed. Not by a dev. So don't take it out on them, but it seems wrong. War goal is win more battles. I have done. And yet, it is still busted. Oh, Jesus. I've also just noticed these guys have 52 ships out of Flanders. That's not good. We're going to need to be very careful. So the war goal is, I think, take Paris. Which is not what this screen says, but that's what I think the situation is. So we are, in fact, going to concentrate all our fighting around here and will consequentially go and grab our levies and bring them over here. Are our people still loyal despite that big hit from integrating Chester? Yeah, everyone's still super loyal. Wales and Lancaster are actually super chill. I can't right-click here in order to interact with them. Weird. Yeah, I want to divert trade. It's going to take some diplomats to do it, but they give us 50% of their trade advantage and trade capacity. We'll spend some diplomats on that. Although, speaking of diplomats, let's save some more money. And given the numbers that we now see in terms of soldier count, I think it is a good idea for us to try and get some mercenaries. There's no mercenary use immediately available. You can ask a mercenary leader to gather a band. We will hire a mercenary band, I think. Sort by cost. Probably just want an expensive one. Is there an upkeep cost? Doesn't tell me. We probably want someone with a good general as well. So, like you. It costs 215, so I assume you're good. I can have one footman. This seems... Why do you have 2 troops, but you cost way more? Ah, it's because of the captain, the general. Okay, well, we don't need a really good general because we have some good generals. So, sort by total subunits. So you're telling me this guy costs almost nothing. That doesn't seem plausible that you would be this cheap. Wait, is that per month? Oh, I think that's per month. I expected when I raised the contract length, this cost would increase. No. Monthly mercenary costs. Like nothing? Less than a ducat? That doesn't seem right. Amount of units that will be hired, 2. What? But you've got... Ah, okay, I changed these. I see. Okay. Okay, I would like... Well, I mean, some armored horsemen would be pretty sick. So now it's costing a reasonable amount. Give me some armored horsemen. Let's put all our money in this. Some armored horsemen and some footmen. And a decent general? No. We're probably back to wanting... no, I think a decent general's okay. Some footmen and some armored horsemen for 500 ducats. And I'd like them to be raised... Ah, we can only raise them down here. Okay. That's okay. We'll raise them in Bordeaux. We clearly can afford it. Raise them. Good. And then we'll send the ships down to pick them up and bring them up to the Paris campaign. Big frickin' Flanders army has shown up. Let's use the tactical map mode here for a second. Yeah, no advantage in combat for the attacker here. Or disadvantage, rather. So you guys... I think we take this fight. As soon as we need to try and... We need urgently, really, to try and take fights before the French can consolidate their troops. So fighting the Flanders army up here early seems very prudent to me. You can't shift Q movements? Surely you can. No. No, I don't believe you. Okay, you can. Good. Go that way. Okay. Can you? I mean, you should be. You must be able to, right? Go here, then here, then here. Yes, okay, you can. Thank God. All right, take this fight. Should go relatively well. We've got slightly lower morale because we're the ones on the move. I like that there's a kind of... Ooh, they've got reinforcements. We'll bring our reinforcements as well. Keep bringing more over. It's important that we win these early fights before they get a chance to unify, because there's a lot of them. And we can't use the cool invite to war feature, at least not right now we can't. Stack wipe up in the north, because they were only attacking us. Oh, I didn't balance the army. Their center is weak. Yes! Ooh, because our center is way over strong, because our right is weak. Come on. Break them in the center. Glorious. The battles really seem quite fast. I should change the settings so that I can more finely control that, because there's like a... Yeah. When it enters combat, no ship speed change, because I want to be able to slow it down even more. Crush them. Glorious. Yes. The Knights of Plymouth shall ride them down. All right, you lot. Keep getting on the boats. Loading a boat is quite a lot more cumbersome than it was in EU4, because you have to actually make an army the right size to fit them on the boat. It's frustrating, but not the end of the world. We break them 1,200 casualties to 7,500 casualties. Let's go. Brittany. Brittany's invading the Channel Islands. No. How big is this fleet? 7 ships? We can stop them. We can stop them. I think we have time, as long as these guys just drop off the army. Then I think we should be able to go over here. We might be able to take out Brittany's army in this naval fight, which would be convenient. Defend. Our 3 guys are getting ready to hold. How big? They've got 12,000 troops on these ships, and we outnumber them badly, right? Because it's a... Their fleet here is just cogs. No, there's some galleys. No, sorry, that's my navy. Their navy. Oh, I can't select their navy. Okay, but it's just 7 transports. 7 levied transports. Get them. Get them. We are going to get them, right? When are you arriving? How do I select the unit? They're kind of hiding a bit. They'll be there... Ah, in 3 hours? We're not going to be there in time. Hopefully we can catch them before the fleet runs away. I don't like our odds, and we're definitely going to lose this fight. Can I disband this army? Yes, I can. I'm just nervous that then they'll win the fight and it'll give them a silly amount of war score. This game hasn't always been, not this game, but like Paradox games in general, not always the best at calculating when a battle does and doesn't matter. And they are going to be, they're going to be stuck on the Channel Islands with their 12,000 men. That's pretty funny. Right, so we have our troops, and there's another one there. Where's the king? Here he is. Send in the king. Need a new general here. What have you got? Army morale speed. Sounds good. It takes a while for generals to arrive, by the way. As you can see, 13 days in that case, which is a cool feature. I am a fan. Them not just being kind of instantly available and ready to go. It's more realistic. All right. So we get them here. We break them at sea. We break them on the land. Instant stack wipe. Nice. Get wrecked, France. Going well so far. It's kicking off in the south. Aquitaine's fighting for their lives. We've got the mercenaries arriving soon. With luck, they arrive with full morale, and then we could reinforce this fight. 500? I kind of expected more than that. But I guess they're like proper footmen rather than levies, which I think makes them quite a bit better. We will send them into this fight. No, he's still taking effect. But he's their leader. It counts him as having just been assigned. That's unfortunate. I will send them in, though. Oh, not even necessary. Jersey has fallen after just 6 days. It's fair, to be honest. It's pretty small. Pretty small place. I can't dock in Allied ports, huh? It's unfortunate. We are going to leave with the mercenaries. Good luck to you down here, Aquitaine, but we must press. Oh, what's this? I didn't realize there was 9,000 of them here. We're going to win this? We've got some interesting layouts. We're not going to win it. Our guys aren't reinforcing fast enough. No! Quick, bring them over. No, wait, I'm on the bottom. I'm the defender. We are winning this. Nice. Glorious. Go on, Humphrey. Even casualties, though. That's not what we're looking for. No, we lost! And it lost all our war score. I told you the war score calculation would be stupid. God's sake. We win like 5 battles in a row, and then we lose 1. And of course, that's 0 war score from battles overall. Naturally. How could it be otherwise? Okay. Well, we'll send these guys... We'll re-attack them. Are you... I'm struggling to visualize. Is this unit in this province? It's just that they've moved some way towards the next one? I think that's right, right? You... Where are you? How do I tell? Yeah, you're in this province. That's bad. It really looks like these are in 2 different provinces. To me. Let's consolidate back the armies. Don't start any sieges yet. Let's deal with this Norman army that's rocked up. Alright, the main French army shows itself for the first time. I think we can just take them. Straight up. It's the king! Hold the line, king. We'll be there in 3 days with reinforcements for you. Are they going to back out? No, they're staying the course, rather. Yeah, the army movement is not quite what I'm used to. It seems... Whoa, what just happened? Why are they already here? You see what I mean? Like because the units seem to move progressively between the provinces in a way they didn't used to. I think it probably just takes some getting used to, but... Alright, so the battle starts. Oh, it's a while before the reinforcements get here. I fear for the king. But he's got some combat ability. Oh, no, he's definitely going to lose. Battles are way too fast these days. And by too fast, I just mean too fast for us to win that scenario. The king didn't die, though. Do we keep just piling men in? I think we do. Although, it's probably a bad idea. Are we going to lose like 4 battles instead of 1? No, okay, we got them now. Rout them. Rout them for their dishonor to our king. Good stuff. Okay, so we need to remember, reinforcing, you have to be ready a long time in advance. Oh yeah, we have all our naval levies. I completely forgot to rally our naval levies. Everybody, come to the Straits of Dover. Hop on. That's how the song goes, isn't it? All right. Oh, yeah, this bug again. It's fine. We can just save reload to get rid of this. But yeah, we've got to remember to keep our armies much, much closer together and in bigger stacks than we used to, because reinforcements are much less viable, it seems like. Good news about the Flanders 52 troops, 52 fleets rather. They are currently disloyal. Sorry, Flanders. Did I say Flanders? So that's good, which means probably I shouldn't be sieging them. Yeah, so let's try and make a conscious effort to not siege Flanders, so we don't trigger their army to come and fight us. Because if they can just stand on the sidelines, that's fine. Because the numbers are not in our favor. I hope those mercenaries we got, where are they? These lads, they're all dead. That seems bad. I was gonna say I hope they have like significantly higher quality than some of the others, but that's not good. Okay, there is a reinforcement situation going on. So maybe I should have these guys... levies don't reinforce, but you can re-raise more levies, which we are indeed doing to try and get some more troops down here. But yeah, the mercenaries should, I think, reinforce up. Oh, this is fun. The literacy of your soldiers affects your siege ability. That's really cool. I like it. Oh, no, sorry, the literacy of the defenders. Okay, that's cool, though. I like that. And admin ability is what affects sieges. Good to know. Makes a lot of sense, honestly. This war is not looking great. We got 40,000 people attacking Aquitaine. We got 25,000 rampaging into Aragon. We can just hope that Aragon can get the lead out and make something happen here, but unless we can make a serious play, and we're 3 forts away from Paris. Although, can I already siege this fort? I can. Okay, let's push straight into that fort then. That seems good. I do like that the armies merge when you zoom out, although now it isn't doing it. Never mind. But yeah, I think we're only 2 fort sieges away from Paris. If we can get Paris before Aquitaine falls, That would be good. They did win that fight. That's good. Hold on, Aragon. Hold on. Distract them. Got another big fight. They keep sending more and more troops over here. And we are... Yeah, we are losing badly now that Aragon is being trounced down in the south. I'm not sure I like our odds. I think maybe we should have stayed turtled up, allied to Aragon, defensive alliance with Castile. But we get to smash this Norman army, so there is still some fun to be had in the world. Excuse me, reinforcements. There we go. Should have timed that slightly better, but oh well. That's a good casualty ratio. That's the kind of casualty ratio we can do something with. Let's not do unnecessary sieges, perhaps, would be the good play. Also, I brought in a good administrator. Yeah. I don't know why this is so funny to me, but so there were, whatever, like 60,000 French troops down here. Now there's only 20,000, and all I can hear in my head is bottom is missing. Be alert. They're going to gang up in the north. we got eyes on. Okay, I said I was really alert, but I completely missed this. They rocked up. We crushed them. Hell yes. The king. The king. The King of England, the Duke of Aquitaine, the Prince of Wales, the Lord of the Pale, the Lord of the Lordship of Ireland. I didn't even realize we're the Lord of the Lordship of Ireland. I should look into that. The Regent of March, the Regent of Chester, the Regent of Ulster, and the Regent of Deciles sent you packing. Hell yes. Cycle the other one to the front. Let's go. It was the cavalry. We destroyed their cavalry with our longbowmen. It's glorious. Okay, we've called a parliament. We've done the nobles' bidding. We're increasing ties to neighbours, which is what they wanted. We want larger levies, please. What? It said it was going to lower it by 50%. I guess that does make sense. It would go below the top. Damn. I completely misunderstood that for a second there. Okay, then we will also do bellicose support. Some antagonism. We go towards belligerent. And the clergy and burghers don't like it a bit. But now the parliament will pass increased ties to neighbours, so we don't lose the stability. And did we instantly get those larger levies? Like, can I immediately raise more men? Not yet. Hopefully, once the parliament finishes, we'll be able to raise up some extra men. Oh, the pop-up goes away? I guess it's just in here, so it's not so bad. We are righteous, by the way. Righteous and a tactical genius. We'll see if that's true. Depending on how this push to Paris goes. Yeah, the state of Aragon is not so hot for the Aragonese, but we're making progress. Good old EU4 sieges, which I don't mind, to be honest. I don't mind this type of sieges at all. But we're getting there. Oh, hello. They do keep peppering in with these little armies. We'll try and catch them out. So the game's reloading because I tested something. The parliament thing that gave us 25% more levies does nothing, it seems like, because our levies are already raised. And if I lower the levies, we get a minus 25% on our levies from recently demobilized. So unfortunately, I don't think that helps us, which is problematic because this odds ratio is not looking favorable. But if we can just win this siege, I think we've already got the maximum progress now. Yeah, the maximum is 11. So it'd be really good if we could break through here so we could go and start sieging Paris. So we could actually have a shot here. We have a prevent annexation CB on France, which I assume means France is annexing a subject. Yes, they are. Cool. Do other foreign powers get prevent annexation CBs? That's interesting. I assume it's just rivals. Oh, by the way, Scotland Civil Wars ended. I didn't notice. Kingdom of Scotland. Who won? The bad guys, aka the French allies. Nuts. That's unfortunate. Hopefully we can just get France here though. So that would be nice. We do have the option to claim the throne of France for under 100 war score now. Would be mighty nice. The vassals are still dripping in from the north. I think we're going to be able to take these, win these fights up here. It looks like it, especially once our reinforcements get here. And they're just drip feeding in. It seems like, yeah, I mean, to be fair, it makes sense, but the AI is still not amazing at controlling, you know, a whole set of little armies. We've lost this 28% roll so many times in a row, by the way. We'll get there in the end. The siege has only been going on 400 days, to be fair. But, yeah, we're just stack wiping our way through these laddies. We have good odds, as long as the French are busy sieging in the south. Come on, Aragon, re-raise some more levies and create nuisance for them, please. Finally, 427 days. We sieged this, which is very good timing because we lost occupation up here, which meant we couldn't get food down here, which was problematic. But now we march on Paris. We're evening the numbers. 66 to 74, baby. Paris is under siege. Gonna interrupt the Estates General. Going pretty well. Oh ho, so much for Flanders Navy. Get wrecked. Glorious. Ah, yes, I forgot. Disloyal subjects. You can just peace out. That's pretty cool. So, hey, Flanders, give me some money. Ah, they won't because I have no war score against them. What if I come and blockade you? Will that be enough, do we think? Hey, Flanders, do you want to give me a bunch of money? That's no war score? Occupations and blockades, 0%? Excuse me? Why not? Why are you not blockaded? Is it because the blockade capacity is insufficient? Send more ships. No? Can I not block? Do you not have a dock? There appears to be no dock here. Where's your docks? Surely you have something I can blockade. You can be blockaded, right? Requires a blockade capacity of 1.1. What blockade capacity do you guys possess? 0.58 and the other one 0.54. So yeah, we literally can't blockade them. How about if I blockade just Dunkirk? Can we handle that? I really shouldn't have taken eyes off Paris for this long. Back up to 28%. We'll be here a while. Dunkirk requires. It's still not blockaded, man. 0.9. I have 0.9. How about if I merge the fleets? Now are you blockaded? You should be. Because these guys can blockade 1.15. But no occupations and blockades. Do I have score from occupations and blockades in here? Yes. Okay, so I don't think I can get war score on them, but I can say sod off. I could siege them, of course, but that doesn't seem worth it. Well, how much money they got? Not enough to make it worth it. Go away, Flanders. Excellent. One less person in the war. Numbers. Well, okay, haven't actually moved in our favor, but we could move in our favor, and we've got to keep an eye now. Any disloyal subjects of France, we are kicking out of this war. Hell yes. We got our first ever walls breached. And 35% chance. First ever 35% chance roll of the campaign. Of the game, in fact. Oh, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We took Paris. Are you shitting me? We still don't have the war goal? No. No. It's just bugged? Or maybe it ticks in your favor now. Maybe 12.5 will now go to something in our favor. Come on. Oh, it's completely bugged. No. Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm going to have to go and check the code to find out what the war goal actually is. Maybe I have to control the whole region of Paris? That's not implausible. Let's try that. Hey, it is the state of Paris. Let's go. Okay. Phew. God, I thought that was busted. I thought it was all doom and gloom, but no. It's just you have to hold the whole state. Fine, fine, fine. Now we have some nice heartlands with no forts we can roam around occupying. And lots more little armies to kill. Jolly good. Okay, so, hey, France. Claim the throne. We have to own... At least 15% location in France is owned by England or its subjects, or its subjects. You have to own it? Oh, so we can't even get the PU. Yikes. How unfortunate. Where's the integration map mode? Doesn't work on this screen. Okay, well, that's annoying. I guess what we will do in this war then is just take those cores. This is going to cause so much antagonism. Oh, I really thought we were going to be able to take... So we need to try and take 10% of France, basically. I don't think we're going to be able to do that in one war, are we? Yeah. I thought it would be a bit crazy if you just had this whole situation and it's just one war and then you win. Okay, so we'll fight more so we can actually get, you know, some more war score, and then we'll come up with a peace deal here. Okay, welcome to the Renaissance. What are we going to focus on? So this allows the following advances. Does that actually mean that these advances are locked out if you don't take them? That seems kind of crazy, right? I think we should probably go administrative. I think getting things like proximity costs down, max literacy up. Let's go admin focus. But does that really mean... Oh yeah, and this, I've already seen this event because we reloaded to test the... What's it called? Levies. But yeah, I want this because it gives peasant equilibrium up, which will let us tax the peasants more, and the tax on the peasants is the vast majority of our income. Yeah, so does this really mean that the other ones are like locked out and we completely control this tree by which path we focus on? That's crazy. No, that can't be right. There's way too many in here. Interesting. Revoke privilege, cost down, more improved relations. And then these all require institutions. We have to have the Renaissance for Renaissance, banking for banking, and professional armies for professional armies. Interesting. Well, I think for now... I mean, these don't seem crazy good early. That one seems good. But I think for now, we'd probably stay on down here. And we can't unlock, obviously, the meritocracy stuff yet. I would like more... Well, tradition doesn't really matter. Stability would be nice. Religious influence would be nice. But I think purchasing food is worth getting. And maybe Diplo capacity. We'll just get purchasing food first. The war rages on. It's really difficult to keep control of Paris, but we've, as you can see, done a campaign taking all this unforted land over here. And I think the peace deal is going to look something like this. Ooh, they're actually coming way more around to my idea of ending this thing. So where else could I take that would give you more of your cause? There. Slightly frustrating that I can't do this on one screen, but that's okay. There. I think we're all cause of yours. Yes. And then I don't know if there's a way to give this to them in the peace deal. I think I just have to... oh yeah, and they really don't like being fractured anymore, which is cool. So like taking this is going to suddenly make them much happier about it. And taking this will make them happier about it. So this, I mean... This basically... no, game, no. And 566 more countries. Never do this. Never do this. The previous game listed them all. Damn it. Oh well. We'll just save. Fire the treaty. Look at how many could join the coalition and then resave. But if it's just France and their vassals, who cares, right? We're fighting them anyway. But I'm just going to go and write a quick complaint. Okay, so Aragon has just peaced out, which, strangely, is a good thing, because it means all their occupations just stopped existing, which means we now get an extra bunch of war score. So, taking a look at options here. Oh, excuse me. Oh, we lost this occupation. Oh yeah, and my army maintenance keeps getting reset, which I have reported as a bug, so hopefully that will get sorted at some point soon. But yeah, so we'll just reoccupy this province and not let them steal any of my sieges. Oh, they are going to get that in time, aren't they? Yeah. It's okay. It's not worth a whole lot of war score. The AI of the vassals continues to be really bad, by the way. We're massacring these tiny armies on the regular. If you look at the battles that have happened, there's no longer a battle feed here, which is a downgrade that I don't like, but hopefully that'll come back at some point. Who knows? But look at the number of small battles we've won. Just constant feeding by this AI. on these French vassals, which I'm not really complaining about because it's allowed me to dominate in this war, at least in the north. So that's okay by me. Right, there's our siege in the north. Oh, the Renaissance is here. Okay. Hello, Renaissance. Have we got institutions map mode set yet? Don't think so. What would that be under? Institutions. There it is. All right. So Mantova is the start of the institution. And can I? Surely there's a way for me to set this map mode to just care about that institution specifically, so I can see where it's spreading to. No. It's unfortunate. Oh, I get a key and a search. That's cool. But yeah, so that's where it started. It will now spread from there, especially once it gets to a market center. It will spread much quicker. It will spread from market center to market center, I believe. And we should get the other two institutions for spawning almost immediately. Okay, so we've won this siege up here now. Let's take a look at a peace deal. So we're taking this land because we have some cores. This is a core, this is a core. This is also a core, but we'd have to siege that fort for that, which I don't think we're going to be able to do. We're also trying to take as many of Aquitaine's cores as is plausible. But yeah, again, we can't take these because we need the forts. So beyond that, what should I be prioritizing? Maybe based on raw materials? Like, should I be trying to... I mean, have you got any gold mines? Is my immediate thought, but I don't think they do. Well, they do have some dyes down here in the south, though. Show me the dyes. There's some dyes in the north, aren't there? Yeah, here. Good. This is the province. Is this the province that's super profitable in Mahon taxes and was kind of bugged for a while? I think it is. Okay, so we could do that. The other thing we could consider would be war reparations. War reparations seem like a good idea. Right, and so this takes... So let's see. This causes up to 180 aggression, and I can't see what it does to countries beyond that list, which is very silly. But what I can do is just save, and then do a peace deal, and then see, and then come back again. So I'm going to do that now. Ah, in fact, right, so the reason they're not accepting this is that it's slightly too high a peace deal. So maybe I let them keep this province. That is one of the cores. I'll let them keep this province. I hadn't taken that province. I can't leave them with this province because that is leaving the recipient too fractured. How about... I don't need this province. No, that will be fracturing as well. That would be fracturing. That would be fracturing. Okay, I could leave them with this province. That wouldn't be the worst. No, that's fracturing them as well. Ah! About this province. We don't have a core on that one, right? Yeah. Is this a good province? Not especially. I don't think coal is very important right now. You can keep that. Oh, we're still over 100%. What are we at? 102? Maybe I give up on some of the stuff over here. Some legumes. But are they my cores? That is my core. What about this one? How many people live here? 50,000. Only 25,000 here. And this one's not directly owned by France. So I think that's the one that we could do without. Oh, I would love this fort, though, actually, to help our future endeavors. So something like this. It's 99 war score. Is there any 1% war score provinces we can take? No. So we'll just take a little bit of money. The other thing we could do, of course, is take a whole load of money in order to damage the French economy. But I think the war reps are probably more impactful. And we need to take the land because obviously we've got to try and get towards 15% land. So just one bit of cash. There we go. They give us all of this and some money. And Aragon pieced out. Oh yeah, Aragon... I can't seem to see the peace deal. Like, clicking on this doesn't do anything. Which is annoying. But I've made it so that there'll be a pop-up in the future. But we're not allied to Aragon anymore. So I assume annulled treaties was part of it. The fact that we're no longer allied to Aragon is probably going to make it easier for us to ally Castile, I would hope. England is the likely target of coalition minus 370. Yeah, that's fair enough. So, let's take a look. Oh, clicking on this doesn't open the Map mode. There we go. Okay, so it looks like it's just France and France's vassals. Yeah, just France and France's vassals that are going to join the coalition. Perfect. That's perfect. Ideal. So, you won't ally me even though the coalition forming against me is the same people that I just fought. Oh well. Alright, so there's glorious victory. Look at that. 88% strength to 11% strength. That's funny. Glorious victory. We did it. We won round 1 of the 100 Years' War. There will be more rounds. And do I still have a... I don't have a CB to become... the King of France anymore. So I wonder if I'll get that back once the truce ends. We'll find out. But for now, the time has come to just lick our wounds, stand down the levy, and focus on seeing what we can do. Has Burgers gone below 58? Yes, it has. Whenever I get an event that raises people's loyalty above 50, I max out their taxes until it goes back down to 50, I think. I don't know how smart that is, but it's generated quite a lot of cash. And speaking of generating a lot of cash, heck yes, 10 ducats of war reparations from France. So now we spend some time investing in ourselves, I think. Just doing a bit of building up and also giving Aquitaine this land. So how do I do that? Right, aren't we going to get an event to give this land to our boy? The guy that was encouraging us to do this? You can stand down the levies. It doesn't stand down all the levies because why? Maybe it hasn't recognized I own this land yet. Surely it will though. And if we look at our integration, by the way, yeah, so we still have some areas to integrate over here. Right, and it's it's integrated, not core, because we don't have a culture over here which is accepted, and you can't accept places that aren't accepted. So maybe we try and accept Picard. What would it cost? 0.94 if accepted. That's not undoable. Allowing us to directly hold this area here more easily would be really nice. Yeah, I think we do want to do that. So we tolerate it, and indeed we accept it, and now we're almost using our whole culture thing, but that will really help our ability to hold this land, and it means we can now core it. Sounds good. And then this land, giving it to Aquitaine. How does one do that? Do I have to go like sell? Is it sell locations? It is sell locations. That's funny. There must be... The game is good, I think. The game is definitely good. There are a few things that are bizarre steps backwards. Like, why is there no subjects tab? Why is there no ability to just give land directly to subjects? But anyway, sure. I'll sell it to you. You accept this? Yeah, you love the idea of buying this. Cool. Is this costing me diplomats, though? That's kind of annoying. I think it is going to cost me diplomats, and I'm going to have to do it step by step. Can I do it in here, though? Yes, seed location. Okay, good. I can just give you locations. Can I do multiple at a time? It just did it instantly with no confirm on that one. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll just give them all this land. Oh, we can even cede whole provinces to them. Good. Well, I will use my other diplomats selling them another province, because we might as well get some money out of them for it. Cool. And then we're still integrating Troitdale. Is this Troitdale? Is Burswick in Troitdale? Where is this? Surely I can hover or something. Yeah, it is this province up here. It's gonna take you ages to do that. Maybe if I take you off promoting towards innovative, I think we stop our progress towards innovative. How much of it is coming from him? Only 0.15. No, so we don't fully stop. Okay. Well, yeah, I think I need you to integrate. Oh, we already integrated we got calls on Calais and stuff. Okay, cool. You start integrating. Where is it? Integrate. There it is. Integrate this region. I assume the more integrated something is, it will affect fort defense. So it's important that we try and integrate these new forts that we've got, I think. Why can't I dismiss the levies from this army? Detach the levies. Levies, disband. Cool. You, yeah, once you've stopped moving. Detach levies, levies, disband. Is that all my levies? I don't think so. We have 10,000 levies raised somewhere. Oh, here they are. I don't know why that's not working. It's always worked in the past, the detach, the disband levies thing. Anyway, I'll worry about that off camera. Cool, so pretty successful, I would say. Pretty big war. Is going to, yeah, cause some problems in terms of people don't want to become allies to people who are going to get coalitioned, which, I mean, it makes sense. Now, the next question is how quickly does this antagonism decay? They have minus. Ooh, opinion from antagonism is more than just the number of antagonism. Interesting. 4 opinion. How fast does antagonism decay? Does it not say? There we go. 2.12 yearly. Okay. Which I imagine is based on my improved relations stat, which I haven't even found. Maybe it doesn't exist. Anyway, we'll worry about this and more in the next episode. Till then, thank you so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Get wrecked, France. Good stuff. In the next episode, we'll probably need to take more land off France before we can get the PU, but I guess we'll just seek to take some coastal land around Normandy and Brittany. Stuff that will be easier for us to control via proximity from ports, and then we can have the inner bit be our PU, hopefully. If we can get another PU, we'll see. But until then, thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.